Hello everyone and welcome back to Caribbean Maths Academy. I am your maths teacher for today, Mistress Dawkins, and today we are going to be learning how to factorize quadratic expressions. Before today's lessons, we have learned three methods of factorization, and they are going to come into play with factorizing a quadratic expression. We did common factor, we did grouping, and also the difference of two squares. Today, we're adding a fourth method to our maths collection. So by the end of this lesson, you'll know how to factorize quadratic expression where the coefficient of x squared is 1. Let's begin. You might be asking yourself, what is quadratic expression? A quadratic expression has x squared, it has a x, and it has a constant. And here we have an example, x squared plus 7 plus 7x plus 12. So this is our example of our quadratic expression, and we'll be working this shortly. But let's look at the golden rules. And the golden rule here is to factorize x squared plus bx plus c. Suddenly you get confused, right? Don't worry about it. You'll soon get to understand where the b and the c come from. So it says the golden rule to factorize an quadratic expression is to find two numbers that multiply to give you c. So the number at the end, we'll call it c, and you're going to find two numbers. When you multiply them, you are to get c. And when you add them, you are to get b. That's what it is saying. So here we have an example. Factorize x squared plus 5x plus 6. And according to the golden rule, the first thing that you need to do is to find two numbers that when multiply, you get 6. And let's find our possible pair. So we'd have 1 multiplied by 6 equals 6. We have 2 multiplied by 3 equals 6. Is there any other number? Right, just these two. So now that we have found our pair, we need to now add to get 5. So our pair that we have here, we need to take a pair from it that when we add, we are going to get 5, which is this 5 right here. And if you look at it, you can see that 2 plus 3 will give you 5. So we'll go ahead and we'll work with that pair. So you're going to rewrite 2 plus 3 equal 5. So this is the pair that we are working with. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to rewrite our expression, and we are going to insert 2 and 3 into our expression. Our original expression was x squared plus 5x plus 6. Now when we rewrite our equation with 2 and 3, this is what it would look like. X squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. Now that we have that, we are going to go ahead and expand our bracket. There are our brackets, so we're going to go ahead and we'll expand them. If we have x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. Expanding, remember we look into the bracket and we find our common factor. And in our first bracket, our common factor is x. So we put x on our outside. X into x squared leave you with 1x plus x into 2x leave you with 2. Moving on to our second bracket, our common factor would be 3. 3 into 3x goes, 3 into 3x goes x, plus 3 into 6 goes 2 times. And as you can see here, in both our brackets, it's common. We need to get rid of one of them. So we get rid of one. And we rewrite our final equation, which would be x plus 3 and x plus 2. So this is x plus 3. Here it is, x plus 3. And what's in the bracket, we just bring it back right there. And that's our answer. To confirm that your answer is correct, you should always double check your answer. So what you do, you simply multiply these two brackets and it should bring you back to your original equation, which is right here. So let's work our bracket and see if we get our original equation. So we'd have x times x equal to x squared. That is this x times this one, give you x squared. Then we're going to do this x times 2. So it's x times 2 equal to x. Then we move on to our second digit, 3 times x equal to 3x. 3 times 2 equal 6. And when we put this all together, we are going to end up with the equation x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. We add these two and we'll end up with x squared plus 5x plus 6. And that's our answer right there. Still confused? Let's move into example number 2, and maybe then you will get some clarity on what's going on. So here we are, factorize x squared plus 9x plus 20. And our golden rule is to find two pair. So we're going to find two numbers. And these two numbers, when we multiply them, we are going to get 20. That's what we're doing. Find two numbers, when you multiply them, you get 20. But when you add those two same numbers, you are to get 5. So let's go ahead and find our pair. So we'd have 1 multiplied by 20. We know that's going to give us 21, so that's out of it. 2 multiplied by 10, but we know that's out of it because 2 plus 10 is 12. What else? 3 cannot go into 20. Let's try 4. 4 multiplied by 5 is equal to 20. And 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. So there is our pair. So let's drop those in where 9 is. So we'll rewrite our equation. X squared plus, we're going to now have 4x plus 5x plus 20. We now have our bracket. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to do our factorization. So what's common in our first bracket? X. So we'd have x on the outside, and x into x squared leave you with x, plus x into 4x leave you with 4, plus our second bracket, we have 5 as our common factor. 5 into 5x leave you with x, and 5 into 20 goes 4 times. Looking at our new equation, which is that both brackets are common, so we get rid of one of them. And we rewrite our equation, x plus 5 and x plus 4. Now, if you rework this, check that you have the original equation. It would be x times x equals x squared. X times 4 equal 4x. We move on to our second digit there, which would be 5. So it's 5 times x equal 5x, and 5 times 4 is equal to 20. Rewrite your equation. You get x squared plus 4x plus 5x plus 20. Add these two and you get x squared plus 9x plus 20. And this is our original equation. That's how you tell that your answer is correct. Still confused? All right, let's do our third example and hope this one will bring you there. So our example 3 asks us to factorize x squared plus 8x plus 15. Our golden rule, you find two numbers that when you multiply those two numbers, you get 15. So let's find our two numbers that's going to give us 15. 1 times 15 is 15. But when we add these two, do we get 8? No, so that's out. 2 cannot go into 15, so let's try 3. 3 times 5 would give us 15. Now when we add 3 and 5, we do get 8, so that's going to be our pair, 3 and 5. So let's go ahead and replace 8 with these two numbers. That's what we're doing. So we rewrite our equation and plugged in these two numbers where 8 should be. We're taking out 8 and we're putting in these numbers. So our new equation would now be x squared plus 3x plus 5x plus 15. Now that we have that, we go ahead and we are going to factorize our bracket. So looking at our two brackets here, our first one, the common factor is x. So I'd have x plus 3. Our common factor on our second bracket is 5. And it would also be x plus 3. They're both looking the same for the bracket, so we get rid of 1 and we are left with x plus 5 and x plus 3. And that should be our answer. If you want to make sure that your answer is correct, what's the other golden rule? Always double check your answers. And to do that, you simply multiply both brackets. So you take this x and you multiply it by this one. That gives you x plus x, x multiply gives you x squared. Then you take this same x and you multiply it by 3. X multiply 3 gives you 3x. Now you go ahead and you take 5 and you do the same thing. So it's 5 multiplied by x, 5x, and 5 multiplied by 3 gives you 15. X squared plus 3x plus 5x plus 15 and we go ahead and we add these two. So our new answer, we go back to x squared plus 8x plus 15. And does this look like our original equation? It sure does. So you know that your answer is indeed correct. Sometimes working quadratic expressions, students tend to make some common mistakes where they'll choose numbers that multiply correctly, but they do not add correctly. So you guys need to take note of this, to always check for both conditions. Where you multiply the numbers, you get C, and when you add them, you get B. If one condition is wrong, your answer is going to be absolutely wrong as well. Now that we have gone to 3 examples, I want us to do one together. I want you to pause the video and I want you to factorize x squared plus 10x plus 21. Go ahead, pause the video and factorize this one. Are you finished? All right, let's work it together and see if our answer match up. So we'd have x squared plus 3x plus 7x plus 21. I hope this was your pair. So we go ahead and we form our brackets and we factorize. What's common in bracket 1? X. X into x squared, leave you with x, plus x into 3, leave you with 3. What's common in our second bracket? 7. 7 into 7x, that leaves you with x, plus 7 into 21 goes 3 times. We get rid of the common bracket and rewrite our answer, which is x plus 7 and x plus 3. Did you get this for your answer? If you did, it's right. Excellent. Now that you are getting the hang of it, I'm going to leave you with some practice question so you can go ahead and practice. So the rules of it and the pattern of doing the maths, it's soaked into your system, it's registered into your system. So your practice questions, are, I'm giving you 5 of them. For one, we have x squared plus 6x plus 8. 2, x squared plus 13x plus 40. Number 3, we have x squared plus 12x plus 35. Number 4, x squared plus 14x plus 45. And for number 5, we have x squared plus 15x plus 56. You can check our WhatsApp group or WhatsApp channel for the answers to this question. So today we've learned what is a quadratic expression, the two-number method, and we also learned how to factorize where the coefficient of x squared is 1. And don't forget to always check your answer by expanding your bracket. If you are having any challenges, you might need to also review lesson 6, 7, and 8 for clarity. You can also join our WhatsApp group for daily tips, revision, as well as you can ask whatever question that you're having challenges with, and I'll be more than happy to assist you with that. So if you find this lesson helpful, please subscribe and share it with another student. Also, remember, success in maths isn't about being naturally gifted. It's about practicing consistency. Practice, practice, practice. So thank you guys for checking in, and I'll see you in lesson 10. Bye.